From the home of the Bills since way back in 1973, there's a look at Highmark Stadium just outside of Buffalo, New York. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Before kickoff, Charles, quickly your keys to the game.
Well, partner, I can give you the standard ones, turnovers, special teams play. But here's one that doesn't get talked about much anymore, and that's time of possession. Whoever controls the football, gives their defense a break, and takes care of business, that's the team that's going to win this ball game.
And look at this. Right away, a loose football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We got to get it back.
And he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. First and 10.
Gain of 13 yards. First down, Kansas City.
Back to Walker on first down. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Second and 4. They can still get a first down without scoring.
Hey, 43, 15.
They run again with Walker. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Definitely be a disappointment to come out of this starting position with just 3 points. They need to try to dial something up now, 3rd and 10. To the right side, this is Walker. And he's brought down short by a yard. It's a 3rd down gain of 4.
It's now 4th down.
They'll run for it. It's Walker. And not only did he not get in the end zone, he didn't get the first down either. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And this defense holds on the Knights' opening drive.
60 Eagles, 60. Let's go.
Back to throw now in his own end zone. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Thanks to that last play, a little more room to operate. 1st and 10 at the 18.
That's good for us, Steelers.
Now the first carry for Marshawn Lynch. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play.
Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
Open man is Barner, the tight end. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A nice throw by the rookie from Alabama. That's a first down.
But I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And Steve Smith hauls it in. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Steelers, first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Back to the ground, Lynch. Fighting him off. And he's going to be brought down at about the 33-yard line. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
19 Tiger, Cowboy 80, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger, 18 Pioneer.
We're scoreless after 1. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 2nd and 1 coming up.
Okay, break. 18, 18, ready.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. That one good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again.
60, let's go.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. This is Smith with the ground. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Steve Smith, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Steelers go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind and try to put together another drive.
Hey, a simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
Walker once more. And he's not going too far. In fact, stopped dead in his tracks at the 3. The Steeler defense proving its mettle here. And now this is 3rd and goal. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal.
Attack, attack! Attack!
Walker will take this one in. It's a Chiefs touchdown. And they would not be denied on the ground, powering it in just one play after they got stopped short.
And how about how many tight ends are on the field? Because in today's NFL, we think of a tight end more as a pass catcher. But this group, they tell them you've got to be able to run block to stay on this team. And they committed to it and got it done right there.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And all the way down to the 5. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 41 yards. Now, we know this offense has the potential to strike quickly, and they just bit off 2 huge plays on back-to-back snaps.
So on the other side of the ball, you've got to go band of brothers thought process. No one left behind, no pointing fingers, no accusations. Because if you don't, those quick strikes we just saw, they become long-lasting.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. They try again with Lynch. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. So the 3-time Pro Bowler Javon Curse with a tackle there.
And you get selected for that game because you are a consistently dominant performer. And that's what he is. We always think about him being a pass rusher, but he can play the run as well. A guy that you just have to game plan for every week.
And his second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And that is off target to the right. Never had a chance, not even close. It's no good. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one, and we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee.
It's caught inside the 25. A big play that.
Superior and luxurious. Now, we knew this was a very active trip.
Time for Pittsburgh. 59 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Man in motion left. That's Smith and Jigba. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
One of the great coaches said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
And he hits him in stride. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Back to throw again. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Credit the sack to the Oregon Duck, DeForest Buckner. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. It's caught on the right side of Smith. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. This game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets his football out shy of the 30 to the 29. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
Attack, attack!
Up the middle, here's Walker. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Sticking with Walker on second down. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. 3rd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. And it brings up 3rd down.
And going right back to Walker. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
First down.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does? It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard.
Yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 44-yard line.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Mahomes going to throw. Throw out wide to Walker. He's going to have the first down and more than that. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A big play there for KC. 42 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Straight ahead, Walker. And he stopped immediately there. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the Steelers' 12-yard line.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And once again, not much running room, if any at all. His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. And now a tough spot here. This is 3rd and 10.
Yellow. Let's go, Lonnie.
And Walker once more. And he'll be well short of a first down as he's stopped again right at the line of scrimmage. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game. Butker's kick here is good. And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ball game, and it didn't come until the fourth quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
This is first and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Marshawn
60 Mavericks, 62. Panther 11, Buffalo 18, 65.
He's back to throw. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. He's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is it just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
They'll look to throw. He'll dump it off complete to Lynch. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
10 yards. That's good for a Steelers first down.
18, Pioneer. Cut 19, cut 19.
Back to throw. Gets this complete to Shaheed. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage.
On that last play, you see how they pulled Tyreek down.
Should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. First and 10 here.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays up in quick succession if they can.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there.
That coach is always hard on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
Inside of a minute to go now, 2 timeouts left, still in pretty good shape.
I think they're in excellent shape here if they use the timeouts judiciously and use the sideline as an additional timeout.
They'll get this complete to the tight end Barnett. Here's a 2nd and 7.
Buffalo 80.
Brings up second
Dragon
and
60.
7 at the 12-yard
19
line.
Lions. Ready.
He'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride complete. He's going to get out of bounds.
Hot dog, bro. You want a hot dog in there?
So that's going to double their pleasure for
Y'all
sure.
particular on what you want to eat.
And save a timeout.
Hold it ready.
Goal at the 1-yard line.
Go.
Back to throw. Got a man and he hits him in stride. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Here now, 2nd and goal.
Get it. 60. Roll. Ready.
Now Lynch, left side. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. Charles, that drive was perfect, methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, but they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
And able to get this out to the 25. Here's 1st and 10. Mahomes to throw it. Finding Kelsey. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
Another playlist wonder.
Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner, although on that last
It's a
play,
big case foul.
It would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded because we've seen the improbable before. A couple of laterals, maybe some poor defense on the back end. They might have gone all the way to the end zone. In this case, though, it didn't happen. Perhaps next time.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that...